Hi everybody, it's Kelly here. The reason I have this in my hand, the Princess Cruises brochure, is because there's kind of a interesting debate going on, sort of like politics style, between the President of Princess and the President of Holland America. So I also have the Holland America book out here. Now, both of these cruise lines are owned, and actually so is Carnival. Carnival Cruise Lines Corporation Limited owns Carnival Cruises, Princess, Holland America line, which we all affectionately call HAL, and Cunard. You know, that's the Queen Mary 2 and all that. Yeah, right? You know about that? Probably seen them on TV or social media. Anyway, there's sort of it's like kind of like a mock debate because both Princess and Holland America do Alaska really, really well. I'm going to link the video for this below to the one they did about the glaciers because that's sort of the claim to fame, really, of Alaska. I know, see, the problem with us living here in BC, as our West Coast Princess rep Wade said it the best, those of us in BC do not need to go to Alaska. We have mountains, we have bears, we have a very rich First Nations culture. We don't need to go to Alaska for that. We got it right here in our own province. But our glaciers are all way up in the mountains, and they do not come down to the ocean like they do in Alaska. So, I have been to Alaska 3 times on a cruise. Just to do the day at the glaciers is worth every dime of going on the cruise, because it's pretty freaking cool. So that's why I'm going to link the glacier one. They're going to do like half a dozen of them, I think, or whatever. So there's one a week. But anyway, just so you can see it. They both try to concentrate on Glacier Bay, which is sort of the big common one. Hubbard's pretty good too, but it's the Marguerite Glacier. If you look on the map, it'll actually, like, that little corner of Glacier Bay, the Marguerite Glacier, top of it is in British Columbia. It just comes down into the water, into Alaska waters. But it's so friggin' big, like it goes, I don't know, 20 miles or something. Anyway, it's pretty long, so that's kind of why they go there, because it's the best one. So that's why the debate is kind of a mock debate, because they've both been going there forever, and they both do it extremely well. Holland America has smaller ships. They don't have great big behemoths. They call them just the right size. It kind of has a reputation as an old people's cruise line, which is not entirely true. But they sometimes have longer itineraries, and usually only retirees can get the time and do it. But they still go to Alaska for like a week out of Vancouver, and it's totally easy to do. And they usually have pretty good things for kids going on. But if you have a really sporty type kid, probably not. If you're keen to do Alaska, try to do it with Royal Caribbean or Norwegian or somebody that have lots of stuff going on their ships. Water slides and rock climbing walls and all that kind of stuff. Princess and Holland America do not. But if your child is into history or art, or, is a bit more cerebral, I guess you could say, that's kind of a bad term, but you know what I mean. Some kids are RT, some are sporty, some like science, everyone's different. So if your kid's like that, then there's all kinds of stuff for them to do on those ships. And not to say that there isn't stuff to do, because both cruise lines have kids clubs, and they do things, and they have their special areas, and they do their own movies, and they do their own stuff on the ship. And you sign them up, and they have arts and crafts, and they have basketball tournaments, and whatever's going on the ship, there's always something going on for the kids to be doing. So it's not like they're going to be bored out of their minds. They just can't go like pretend windsurfing or whatever, that kind of thing. So that's just a little bit of info for you. For those of you that do not know me or not seen my videos before, I am an Expedia travel agent, although I'm sitting in my son's room because I'm working on my laptop right now. So I'm not all nicely dressed, and I don't have my name tag on, so I don't look official, but I've been doing it for just about a year now. So I signed up last February. So I've been doing my studying. I've watched a lot of webinars. I do know what I'm talking about. If anybody has questions, just ask. You don't have to book a cruise with me. I'm not about the big sales and the pressure and all that. I just want people to know what is going on, just so you have info. That's all. If you have a question, fine. If you don't, also fine. But I'm putting it out there because a lot of other people have really great travel channels, and I follow them all. There's a whole bunch of them. There's really good. Just do a good Google search or YouTube search, and you'll find a ton of them. And everyone has their own take on stuff, which is great because everyone likes different things and everyone has a different opinion about stuff. So do not take my word for it. Go and watch Don's Family Vacations. He's from Nova Scotia. He's Canadian. Tips for Travelers. What's it? Bruce something. He's British. Anyway, he's really good too. La Lita Loca. They're Americans. Tony and Jenny, I think their names are. And Cruise with Ben and David. They're a couple of British guys. They're really good too. If I can get the links going, I'll do that. But I'll try just to concentrate for the link for the debates between Holland America and Princess. And one of the things I kind of have discovered in working for this year, that the cruise industry is very egalitarian, you could say. You'll see if you watch the debate, they're not very long, it's like 5 minutes. The executive officers of all the cruise lines, they're not just old white guys that you might think. Now, have a look at the video, you will see what I mean. All right, that's it for me. Bye for now. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Go whoever team you're cheering for. I may check into the game. I may not. See y'all later. Love ya. Bye.